beyond this. Oh yeah.
Hello. Welcome to Aether Fight Night, number 1. We're going to get this ball rolling really quick here. We got our first match of the day. Rivals 1, Viral Melon versus Meekle. We got 3 commentators coming in. We're going to have Shot Glass and Willow and Sethy here for you. So I'll introduce these lovely people and we'll get the ball rolling. How you guys doing? Can chat hear them?
My name is Shot Glass. I'm joined by...
It's Willow.
Sassy.
How are we feeling about tonight? We got two of the greatest late game threats that this game has to offer right now, duking it out for glory, for pride, and for bragging rights. How are we feeling?
Doing just great. I'm excited to see this. Not only are these two of the most consistent bracket threats in Modern Rivals 1, but they're also the co-owners of the most prolific Rivals of Aether grind server at the moment right now. The Aether Fight Club, not to be confused with Aether Fight Night. So
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
these
sure
are
something will be cool there.
These are two players that are kind of defining the current day and age of Rivals 1, so it'll be awesome to see them duke it out in this first of 5.
Yeah.
I'm just watching the emote spam right now. They're so ready.
they are ready to go. All right, I guess without further ado, I don't know if they can hear us right now, but y'all can start whenever you're ready. All right. Now, it is my understanding that these two players have a pretty one-sided set record, with Meekle up 9-5 in their current set record, but the majority of the wins that Meekle has over Melon are going to be offline. And this is going to be some cross-coast connection, and Melon has often said that they're more comfortable in the online space. So we'll see if that has anything to do with the results of this match.
Yeah, and we also, having gotten to talk to the players a little bit beforehand, said they're going to try to enforce some variety in the stage pick. So we're going to get to see kind of every corner of what this matchup has to offer.
Mm-hmm. Immediately.
Starting off strong.
Yeah, it's good to see both players instantly calling out each other's movement habits. Meekle loves to do those rising nairs to cover wavelands onto the top platforms there, and Melon will do something similar. Oh my goodness!
Oh, wow.
Bat off the side. Way to start this off with a statement. And that's a really early stock lead. And, I mean, you're already getting all of this extra credit now. This is looking really good so far for Melon.
Mm-hmm. And once again, trying to go for another early stock. That's where Melon's going to make a lot of their money in this set, is if you can edge guard Rano before he's able to reach the wall, that's going to be your moneymaker through and through.
Yeah, and I think that's one of those things that crazy fair spike gonna not be able to tech there. But yeah, I think one of the biggest things that Malo has in this matchup is the ability to threaten Rano bubble, especially like threaten Rano's air stalls off stage without too much commitment.
That could very well be, yeah. Oh my gosh, the up B almost like DP out of out of knockdown, and Miko trying to get this first stock off of Melon. This could be the edge guard that he needs. Nice parry. So much parry invuln from that.
And I love the
Nice.
That's a 3 stock to start us out with the triple fair spike.
Mm-hmm.
Or the bat and 2 fair spikes.
Yeah, but all 3 edgeguard kills nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy opening gambit from Melon. It's going to be up to Miko to reach the wall a little bit faster, and once he's there, make sure he can tech at every situation he can.
This matchup is all about edge guards. Both characters, Rano and Malo, are just extremely good at edge guarding each other. So what Viral always going to be looking for is just those early edge guards.
It's true.
We're bringing us to a stage I think both of these characters tend to like, and that's another early edge guard.
You know, that's one of the big
Early.
things about this stage that the Malo players will always talk about is how close those bottom blast zones are, and it's why they love the stage so much, because so much of Malo's win condition is getting those spikes. But Miko getting a super early one of his own.
Yeah, very well played for Miko to start off this second game with some early momentum. And I think this is such an interesting stage pick of this matchup because it feels like both of these characters really like the stage. And also, it's the way the blast zones are really enforces a edge guarding kind of play pattern, which it seems to be the win condition that both of these players have established so far.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, going for a crazy flashbang out there.
Great
Oh, are you
bubble.
really the cop? Oh! Okay, no. I don't even think flashbang would have been able to do it, but maybe, just maybe, the up B hitbox of its own.
Yeah, I mean, that high up, it may have been able to do it. Back air from across stage, able to live.
Another
Wow.
bat.
That
the
with the
kill!
cherry bomb.
I never see Viral go for these bat kills usually.
Yeah. Maybe something they've been prepping in preparation for this match in particular. Got quite an edge guard situation here, but Beakle fighting back, reversal bear from ledge. Whoa, that counter was
Here we
sick!
go. DI
Yeah.
mix-ups galore. That's what Miko specializes in with these Rano combos.
It's true. Oh, that trade is so scary. That could have been anyone's stock there, but both of them coming out mostly unscathed. Nice tech chase there. That's going to be Miko going up in this game. Oh, DI out!
Tries to DI into the bubble, I think.
Yeah,
That
that's
could
what it
be, yeah.
was. Just barely didn't make the bubble.
Exactly. That double jab.
Viral got the
on DI out.
momentum right now with his edge guard.
Mm-hmm. I'm so scared for Miko here.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
yeah, if there's anything that last game showed us, I mean, any percent can be death percent.
Whoa, that could have been cute.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh.
Stealing the stock away.
Amazingly positioned forward air. And gonna
You know
even
what?
us up 1-1.
Yeah, that being Miko's counter pick is a crazy showing of pure confidence, just knowing that's Melon's favorite stage and then winning on it.
And then banning it.
And then banning it. That's awesome.
Oh,
Oh, all good? Okay, cool.
it seemed like a little bit of a stutter there, but looks like we're all good now.
Yep. Infinitely going to the... Oh! I was so scared that he was going to die there. Almost getting hit by the flashbang. No way.
Doesn't get his double jump.
Big combo, though.
In the bubble.
Yep. Not able to catch the ILD, and so that's going to be Malo making it back a little bit, with a little bit of damage, but still stock intact. Ah! No
Hugs the
way!
wall with that
46!
forward air.
They just explode each
mean-
other.
This is
Really-
exactly what we saw in game 1. Let's see if Miko can make this a different story, though.
A little bit of a cute little needle boost there, but oh my gosh, you're going to die for it? There's no way, right?
Good
That's
reversal on the
fair.
wall.
Nice.
I think that's it. Yeah.
That's it. Yep.
Wow. Did they go to gates the first game?
I believe so.
Wow. I think that breaks the DSR rules they set for each other, but you know, whatever.
I don't think it was Gates, was it?
It was
Mhm.
Gates.
They went to gates and then frozen
I
gates.
thought it was Force Flare. Okay.
Aramata, interesting
Aramata.
choice. This is one that they were talking about when they were talking about like their agreements for the stage rules.
Yeah, by the sounds of it, it seems like this is more a Meekle favored stage. So we'll see what he has to offer here.
There's a little back air there. Oh! Yeah, there's no way Melon's gonna miss that parry.
I can definitely see the appeal in like being able to needle boost off of those tie platforms. You're dropping off with like Nair, especially like you're covering a ton of space. But the forward strong.
Great catch.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. I feel like every stock this game has been taken at like sub 100. Or this
Yeah,
this
these
whole
games
set,
have
rather.
Yeah, these games have been flying. We saw like one up strong tech chase at like 150, I think, and that was it.
Uh-oh. Big punish here, but not able to get the extension with the down air.
I love that up air reversal from Meekle, so cheeky.
Up air not one of those moves you'll see a whole lot as something out of disadvantage, more sort of nair and back air. Whoa, so much damage from this edge guard.
Great tech. There's the forward air. Forces the issue again. The forward air going to purple that time.
Catching those wall jumps is so important in both ends of this matchup. If you're able to get a handle on those timings, that's money. Oh, wow. Bomb dash attack, super strong. No one ever sees it coming.
And now this counter pick is looking to be doing really well for the opposition here as Viral Melon still up a full stock.
Yep.
Playing
Uh-oh.
some
Oh, the bomb.
scrappy neutral, able to force the issue of the finisher.
Yeah, somehow surviving it. DI phenomenal from Viral Melon, as always.
Hitting every tech, too.
The swag. The swag! Oh,
the
wow.
tongue.
Wow, did you see that?
Great reversal to get back on the stage.
I don't think he was able to get the punish there because the flashbang exploded right out of the
Yeah, that was
out of the
strange.
bubble. I've never seen that.
There we go. Already 3-1 the Viral Melon's favor.
I think the main difference is just Viral Melon survivability off stage has been really strong.
Definitely. Uh-oh. Disconnect?
We are going to restart to see if that fixes the stutters that we're running.
Yeah,
into.
we're having like a couple connection spikes, so.
How you guys doing, chat? Might be back.
Yeah.
All right. After
I'm so fast
the-
at killing myself.
You know what? That's a good skill to have.
L Minesweeper.
All right, looks like we're all set up and going. This will be game 5, I believe.
This will be game
Yes.
5. Current set count is 3-1 in the favor of the Viral Melon. Going to Rockwall. Interesting. Can
I think when
definitely
it
see
comes
the
to
stage.
Rano's edge guards, he tends to kill off the side a bit more often than Malo does. So I can see why Rockwall would be a nice choice, just to eke out those early kills just a little bit more often.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd love
you
to see
get that
it.
like those like sour fair chains off the side, and they just explode. On stage like Rockwall, you're really going to be able to take advantage of some kill power that Rano doesn't really normally have access to.
Oh,
Rockwall giveth and Rockwall taketh away.
oh, that was so
There
good.
we go. Gonna even it right back up here.
Oh my gosh, infinite Nair glitch.
Catch us attacking in place with the Shroud in there.
And we are mixing on the side of Mikkel.
Once again, these Nairs just catching so many options from Melon, but Melon got a Nair of their own, to be honest. That move is phenomenal.
That's a great move.
Oh, big damage.
Oh, great follow-up off the Firecracker.
Barely
Really
living.
good DI from Mikkel.
That was 100% a death if that cherry sweet spotted.
Yeah, for sure. One of the banes of Malo players is Sour Cherry, forever and always.
Great air dodge.
Oh, you show that bubble.
Great
What's up?
ball with the down B.
There you go.
Oh, but the up strong gonna catch. Viral Melon looking so good right now.
Honestly, as far ahead of this game that Melon may seem, one stock and then it's even. As soon as Mikkel's able to get like a down tilt or maybe a forward air off the side, that's one combo away from it being even.
Yeah, I mean, Rivals 1 is a game that can really swing so fast. You're never truly out of it. There you go, falling up
falling
air
up air.
reversal into the up strong.
Yeah.
All it takes is one string.
Look out! You can't go up there. This is the no-fly zone. Oh, no resources. Okay,
Mikkel's-
he is able to land.
Mikkel's just got to find his way in, but can he stop the bleeding?
This could be the start he needs, but Melon just takes center stage over and over again. So much just dominance of like stage control.
Here we go, starting to tack on a little bit, but I feel like you're in need of a bit of a bigger punish here to bring this back.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh,
That
there you
back air is
fall
going to
there.
do it. Really sneaky there from Viral Melon. 4-1. We are already on set point.
Oh my goodness. We haven't been alive for any amount of time at all. And all of a sudden,
That's just
there you go. We're almost done.
how fast our game is. Forest Floor is going to be the pick. Maybe looking to slow it down a little bit on the bigger stage.
Mm-hmm. Get those early kills off the top.
Yeah, for sure.
Big bears here, and now Melon off the stage. Can't get his way past the needles. Nice! Wow. good
Into
stuff
the
from Melon.
finisher. Melon looking absolutely unstoppable right now.
Yep. Double purples are always have so much swag to them.
Gotta agree there. Unable to keep up the edge guard. Gonna get reversal by the flashbang. Or not the flashbang, the cherry bomb. 0 for 3 on bombs. Firecracker.
There's
Thank
just
you.
so many of them. How are you supposed to keep track? It's simply not possible. This is why we need to ban the Workshop 4.
True.
It's just too much.
That's definitely what we need for Rivals.
Oh,
Sure.
the
Oh my
chase
gosh.
out the air dodge.
Oh my gosh. The reverse bears have been putting in so much work for Melon this set. Uh-oh,
Yeah,
that
it's
could
so
be it.
easy to get your DI
Kill
mixed.
himself?
I think Miko lives.
Oh,
He
barely.
lives.
The reversal with the dare. Already all the way out there. 47% looking to clean up this edge guard. Gonna cash out in the damage. Back onto the other side of the stage.
They are planted on this platform. Oh my gosh. Side B. I don't know if that was
Side the end of the
true combo, but it's
Firecracker.
so
Gonna
sick.
take it.
They're just playing on the right platform. The whole game. They've just been sitting here.
That's always what's so interesting about this stage is it feels like it's kind of like bisected in such a way where when you have characters that want to play around the platforms, you just end up playing kind of just on each half of the stage at a time.
Yeah. Look out! Wow, Dash Tech not able to get around there. This is huge.
Rough
This is
DI
huge.
out. Good recovery from Mikkel.
Oh,
Double backer is going to do
Wow.
it. Yeah!
A little bit of a mid-set pop-off from Mikkel. Not over yet. Still fighting.
he remembers to set his delay.
That is the important thing. I'm sure that could be a part of it being choppy. They might be on different delays.
Yeah. He was on 2 delay there, just set it back down to 1. I'm thinking Environmelon's gonna go Truple. That's my guess. Actually, on against Rano, probably not.
Dude, how do I go 0 for 3 on bombs?
Oh,
I have
tree
1,000 hours in this game.
No, I was wrong.
See, if I were to
Anyways.
pitch it, I would have said, Melon definitely going to this stage in particular, Neo Fire Capital. That's what I would have said, but I was just not everything needs a reaction.
My bad. I talked over you with all my wrong guesses.
Big Nair. Already just like super even percents, 30 seconds in, and these stocks are nearly gone.
Oh, Michael's off stage.
That he is.
No.
Oh,
Wow.
isn't able to recover. Maybe that up air just a little bit too much lag. Gravity is a slow and insidious killer.
It's true.
Great
There you
tag.
go, yep.
Good reverse off the ledge.
Some people have said sometimes that the comparisons. Oh my gosh! The
What a
little
needle
you get the
boost
spike
fair.
there? I don't know if on this a stage with blast this big, if even like the normal sweet fair would have been able to kill with the spike. Absolutely, no questions asked.
Good tech chases. Here we go. Calling out all these defensive options.
Look how Miko's like crossing them up. They'll like press a jab at a disadvantage, but already Miko's on the other side.
What a needle boost.
All the way out there. Now Mikkel kind of trying to play out of this corner.
Live! No
Bubble.
way!
No, gone.
That's going to
Yeah.
do it.
Yep. Alright.
Last stock.
Stocks.
This is still set point. Mikkel's got to make a statement. He's got to make it now. Off stage, dangerous position, able to get a reversal off the ledge. A little overzealous on the bat.
Wow, so many reversals from the corner in this set. Just a little bit too antsy in the corner. That's gonna get you reversaled easily.
That's how it works with these characters. They both do great in the corner.
Even if you hit them, they just tech jump and then invincible.
So many ways to interrupt this recovery pattern, but the
What even
SD.
happened?
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Was that Miko's third win?
Yeah, it's 3-4 right now.
Yes, it's 3-4.
Does anybody know what the score is right now?
3-4.
3-4 Melon.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for knowing.
They call me the knower. Interesting. Merchant Port going to be the pick. Or Swampy Estuary, my bad.
True.
Wants to beat him on his home turf. Get it? Because it's the Rano stage.
Yeah, I'm really interested kind of what Melon sees in this stage in terms of counterpick value.
Mm-hmm.
Because it feels like Rano really just kind of gets to dance on those platforms and cover so much airspace with like plat drop nair and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. And if there's any character to be scared of plat dropping from those high platforms, Rano's definitely the number one scary guy up there.
Yeah, I mean, even threatening that back air there too.
If I know
Get you in a
Viral
sticky
Melon, I feel
situation.
like the reason they would go here is because to try and bait out habits from Meekle with the platform
could be.
specifically.
Very well could be, yeah.
Yep. You gotta stall so long to deal with that finisher, because the way that Melon can just like interact and manipulate it over and over again, it's such a scary winning.
He won't die.
Beautiful
just not
double tech
possible.
there.
No way
Dan
that uppercut
Fernacey
happened.
himself is saying we need a game 9.
Smart retreating back when you can't. No, you can't close in a fair.
Yeah, really good job baiting out that reversal attempt.
What a catch! That upper was so sick. Ah!
That's the scary situation.
It really is. But up B, like, that's one of those moves that feels so challenging to contest for so many characters. It lasts for so long, and the disjoint it has is phenomenal for Rano.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, I saw that. Nice!
There we go, double fair. Looking to bring this back. Meekle looking to bring this to a game number 9.
The way he was able to like get around Melon there, cross them up, and get the sour fair to combo into the killing sweet one was so phenomenal.
Yeah, I think especially one of the things that has really made the difference in this matchup has been Meekle's recovery is able to route around these spikes in the variable ways. Make sure to keep Melon always on their toes.
Yeah, the main momentum shifts have been just like, as opposed to just game 1 and 2, just the early games compared to right now, is just Michael's just living so much longer.
How in the world was that Meekle's bomb? Mala bombs never cease to amaze me. How is that his?
Oh, there's a flashbang.
Malo is held together by Elmer's glue and popsicle sticks.
It's true. Even more so than the game itself.
Nice. Oh, but the chase on the platform. We're going to game 9.
With a taunt for good measure.
Ooh.
You're playing off key. This guy saying I can beat you with anyone, as if Meekle without needle isn't saying feed me.
Our last stage, Tower of Heaven.
Tower of Heaven gonna be the pick. I'm really interested in this one.
Yeah. Gonna get a little bit of a conversion off there? No, opting to charge needles instead, but no cigar on the actual hit of the needles itself. Malo's hits are so meaty, dude.
Perfectly routed punish from Melton. Able to get 71% and set up this edge guard situation with the forward air spike. Not narrow side blast zone. No DI is going to save you there.
Something Melon does I really, really appreciate is they will cover a full like platform when your opponent lands on it with just the long hitbox of the up air just sweeping through it.
Ooh!
And that got them that combo. That was also great.
Filthy.
From Meekle. Yeah.
You gotta get out of the corner, Meekle. Get out of the corner. That's where you're gonna die. It's really scary.
Every time Meekle gets forward air spiked off stage, I'm like, oh, he's dead.
That is how it feels sometimes, because sometimes Malo will actually go out there and get the double dunk out there, but Rano can definitely be a little bit challenging to contest. Look out. Wow, somehow finisher not making its mark.
Oh, but the parry, not able to get anything started off of that. I feel like you kind of need to be getting those punishes.
You do. Especially when you're down by like a good 60% at this point. Like, any good spike will probably kill at this percent.
Barely dodges the F strong.
Yep, the back air. Those side blast zones of Tower of Heaven are unforgiving. Even a move like Malo back air, you DI wrong, you're going to die real early.
Boom, boom, boom. That's what I'm saying.
Melon looking to run away with this one.
Hold on. Nice little cross up nair. Push him off stage. close. This damage is just racking up so fast against Meekle.
You gotta stop the bleeding, and you gotta do it now.
Upper's not going to be enough to do it, and here we go. Onto the corner. Oh, all resources used, but there you go. Dive kick. Going to be able to make it out. I like the idea, the F-tilt, but not able to make it smart quite at this moment. Meekle definitely looking a little antsy, I will say. Making mistakes he doesn't usually do. What in the world?
Yeah, the roll in, getting caught there. Parry. Nelstar's gonna do it.
the pocket parry. I never see Melon kill with those.
Yeah.
That's
Never.
crazy.
That was a
Ever.
great
Not even a
set.
single time.
It's good game.
That was crazy.
Starting off with a hot game 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A sick first to 5 to start off the night of Aether Fight Night.
Michael,
You
what do you
have
mean
anything
this
to
is
say?
part of the game? What do you mean?
Nothing.
You don't get another one. That's the 5th one.
But what if we tie? You gotta beat me by 2, right?
Yeah, man.
That's how that's always worked. Everyone has always.
That's see, and Willow gets it. You're the only one here who doesn't get it, pal. Do not ready up, bro. Get me out of here. Fuck. No. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm getting some mixed messages here. I
I don't know what you're talking about. That was fun. GG's.
Yeah.
That was very fun.
I'm glad we both hit some things.
Yeah.
And thank you for letting it go to game 9. You to go for that.
Yes.
That was very.
It was
honorable of
very
you.
generous of me, but
It was. It was.
Oh yeah, game's still popping for sure. All right, you guys, we're gonna move on. Thank you very much for playing. Yeah, we'll definitely do it again. That was nuts. That is a good way to start Fight Night. All right. We are going to move on. We're going to take a quick break to get Rivals 2 set up, and then we will get Viviana vs. Sapphire in here. We will be right back.
many Aether Fight Nights. I am your host, Axel, who is joined by the illustrious one, you know, you love, you heard him on comment. So much more this year. It's Momo.
Me?
Yeah, you.
That's a little. I'm pretty flattered, man. Appreciate it, dog, and especially in the company of Mr. Moose himself. Obviously,
I mean,
as you can see, we're ready to go. We're in the red attire. I know you're ready. I know I'm ready. I know that guy. That guy's ready. Look at him. He's ready to go.
This fella, he's ready.
Whoa. That guy back there too? He's ready. I think everyone's ready.
And we're ready for our first undercard match of the night. Our second undercard match. Viviana versus Sapphire, Momo, in what is set to be one of the biggest blood feuds, one of the biggest feuds in Rivals Online today. Speak on it a bit.
I will speak on it a bit, honestly. It's looking through some of the set counts of a lot of these top players, of the high-level players, whatever Rivals 2 right now. Just like, obviously, considering the game's only been out for like a year and a little bit, you know? Some of the bigger set counts we haven't seen as of yet. But Viviana and Sapphire GD, 46 sets between the two of them, 24 and 22 set counts specifically. I don't think we could ask for a better undercard, a more competitive, a more fiery start to our Rivals 2 night if we tried.
No, we just couldn't. And I was streaming earlier today and just so happened to have the one and the only Viviana hop into my chat. And so I have some direct quotes when asked about their opponent tonight, Sapphire. Vivi, and I quote, says, "That's a masher, dog. Like, masher to the nth degree." But there also is more to hear. There might not be Galvin tonight. We may see more than one character on Viv's side because the Slade has been putting in the work and has been working on. So we're going to see exactly who's going to come out on top. Sapphire could have responded at any point because I was streaming today, you know.
Oh.
But still, the ball is in your court, Sapphire. Why do you have to respond? But what do you think about this matchup if we see a Zetterburn versus Galvin?
Zetterburn versus Galvin, man. I honestly, this is ironic timing because I was talking about this with Sandstorm actually recently over last weekend at Rivals Uncaged. He went all Galvin, right? He didn't drop a game, crazily enough, and he was talking about, I actually didn't even need to go any of my Olympia matchups. He cites Zetterburn being one of them. Because the thing about Galvin, obviously, he can get some great damage out. He can tussle. He can rustle. Go! He is, obviously, his hurt box is the size of Wyoming, you know? He is Zetterburn food that's the lightest way to put it, you know? So obviously, the lightest way to put it, for sure.
The lightest way to put it, one big body. And folks, if you like big bodies, if you like big characters, if you like heavy bodies, characters running at each other full force, throwing their whole body weight and stuff, you're at the right place. Because 3 out of the 4 characters that have are in the big body. We're looking at right now. Sapphire, odd, out. But one thing that all 4 characters have in common is incredible advantage states. That's going to be the phrase of the night, if you will, is advantage state. When your opponent gives you that opening, how far can you take it? Can you take the whole stock or you only get half? Momo, we got to start finding ourselves in this button check right here. Oh, wait, no. Are we getting into it? No, we're getting right into it here.
Oh, these guys need it bad. There's no reset. There's no nothing. We're just going. We're through. This is fisticuffs. This is what I like to see. And early on, Sapphire is already getting disrespectful, honestly. As sees that Galvin platform going up, so you know what, I'm going up there, I'm challenging you. I'm running it down, and I am shoving my palm straight through the carcass of this dinosaur. I'm getting that oil.
Kali Ma, cover your heart, Indy, because I'll tell you, Sapphire's coming to rip it straight out of Galvin's chest. Covers a strong again, but what goes up must come down. And the first stock goes towards Sapphire, but Viviana, again, coming off of Angel platform with a lot to prove. Now, how do we recover here? But platform is there to save the day.
F tilting back away. Viviana, I think, not just yet trying to go for that ledge hug, but staying on there a little bit too long. Strong coming out, nice little floor hug, but still so much damage coming out from the Zetterburn. Sapphire doing a great job of running it down, not giving Vivi a second to breathe, and clearly she needs it, as we're in game 1 and already down 3 stocks to 1.
Explosive starts were to be expected, but of this nature, we expected a little bit more back and forth, but still goes up. Viviana wants off Mr. Bones' wild ride, and finally it's time for Sapphire to ride King to Ka all the way to the Bless.
We have drill set up. The bomb has been planted. Sapphire now looking to avoid the left side of the stage like the plague, and Viviana on the exact opposite side saying, you know what, you're not getting out of my doohickey, buddy. It's time to tussle in the ring that I have created for you.
And you know, as we see these two continue to fight out, it's been very even throughout these two. Obviously, we mentioned 24 and 22 amongst them, with Viviana just barely favored. But it was Sapphire who won the most recent matchup and is going up 1-0 so far.
Choose your rival.
Fight.
I mean, clearly a demanding presence in that game number one. Obviously, I feel like the smaller stage definitely was able to benefit Sapphire a bit. Vivian didn't really have much time to get set up. Actually, didn't have really that much time to set up drills. Getting that Galvin nonsense, quote unquote, set up early on. Sapphire clearly was able to take advantage. Going into game number two, I feel like the definite play going forward is going to be, I guess, a bigger stage. Either obviously maybe something like a Merchant Port, something like a Jules Vale will be able to set up, go for like those offstage combos. Somewhere like Tempest Peak with those more the wavering platform fights might be able to factor into some of those longer ended Galvin combos that we know and love, question mark.
I was actually just studying their most recent VOD matchup. And when they went, Vivi had the full actually winning from losers and winning grand finals. Now, though, it all came down to the play on this stage particularly, because Galvin was able to just do a lot and was combos were started and throw in a random 50-50 up throw that when the platforms are low, are able to really catch your opponent's tech. That is another big name.
Back away with that Magnet, trying to make that extra space and getting in there with that galvanized side special. Sapphire clearly looking to make up lost time here. Already down in stock and some change. Needs extra damage up with that shine, chasing off that platform. But again, here comes Galvin with the back air into the drill. The bada bing into the bada boom is a true combo.
Oh, they're going deep for it. Vivi knows she has to go so far off stage. Everything that Sapphire. She can put a lot of pressure off stage with the magnet on top of the drill, but she has an completely unlocked confidence off stage when she is fully galvanized, which is not right there, so no platform today. But she's still got a stock lead. Sapphire, you're up a game though. What else can you have?
Sapphire trying to slow things down, closing up the distance. Viviana staying above the Zeta burn and pressuring there with those parries, constantly keeping things vertical when Sapphire trying his damnedest to keep things horizontal. But I mean, speaking of vertical, here comes a big downer coming out right there. Like close the talk, obviously Galvin is a big boy, but the reverse forward is sending you off stage once again, swatting back away. The special get up into the drill. How do you get through your Sapphire? You just go straight through the fire and the flames.
No care. Galvin, no care, no fear about fire, but Sapphire lives in the flames. Able to find Viviana on that platform, but now galvanized and ready to party. Viviana, forward strong, get that drill planted. One for troubles. Hashback and no kill screen, but suspicious DI is enough to bring us to one game apiece, Momo.
I'm gonna say Viviana's awake now. Either that or Tempest Peak is just that good for Galvin. Who's to say?
Little column A, little column B, all that is gonna rest on what happens in game number 3, as these two are seemingly fighting like two trout in the catfish.
Go!
As we get later. As we get into this game number 3, we have not NoThigh Delta. I mean, early on here, I feel like the stage pick is inherently going to, it's a big inversion from last game. Obviously, the bigger platforms, the up throw 50-50s on Galvin, like you were mentioning, are much more shrunk down here on the stage. There's a lot more freedom of Zeta burn combos and freedom of just making extra space with Shine and Fireball. So obviously, Viviana trying to temper and try to find an approach, but Sapphire, once again, is running things down because you have the runway to do so.
Yeah, Yeah, you have all this extra.
We're walking things down. My bad. My apologies. I'll shut my stupid ass up.
Goodness gracious. A little bit of fire, and all of a sudden, people think these firemen. Oh my gosh, little gap. Off stage, no galvanization was seen. Again, these down airs from Sapphire are making the morning bread. They're making lunch. They're making dinner. It's a whole smorgasbord for Sapphire.
Dude, I'm starting to see why this set records all over the place. These two be scrapping. They be smacking. This is just kind of wild.
Directly from Viviana's mouth, recovering against Zetterburn on stage is, in her words, absolute hell. Because with such a big body, you poke your head up just an inch too far above that stage, and you're getting forward strong, you're getting bared. But here we go. Okay, little chain action. Give him the chain. And then from the platform, turn this advantage around. But still, Viviana finds herself at ledge again. How does she make it back? Oh, reverse there, but it's not going to be enough.
It's one thing these two champions got in common, that reverse forward air and the shenanigans they ensue. Leave Viviana down a lot to keep it blank, and that forward throw is going to close it up. That's when we hit the little finger spin into go next.
Choose your
That's
right.
a little unfortunate, but you know what? Going to game 4, honestly, Max, like, how are we feeling here for Viviana, right? It's been very heavy-handed on either side. I was mentioning Jules Vale's kind of earlier, but how do you think this really works out in the grand scheme of things, from your point of view?
I will say, if it wasn't for game 2, I would suspect Viviana looks at eyeing a character swap soon, because there's going to become a point where she just cannot handle recovering against the Zetterburn. It's going to be too taxing on her mental to maintain the advantage state she looks to have. So instead, what we're looking at here is just going to Jules Vale, trying to create as much space, play the game a bit slower going into a slower pace game is what you're looking at. Now, it seems just more and more on Sapphire.
Weave land into an up strong, popping her back up, and Sapphire still not giving Viviana a chance to play her game. She's going above that ledge, trying to keep the aggression up, but Sapphire is completely keen, eye on the gun, hand on the gameplay, completely unmoved. Needs to cash out on the stock here or never.
Exactly, and you see now, oh my gosh, and the fact she couldn't find it there is going to spell disaster in the long run, because she's already
oh
my
no.
goodness, no hope, no chance. Forward strong finds home. Good job holding on to the galvanization, but did you really mean immediately chain, and then still finds herself at ledge? She cannot get herself down anywhere near center stage, because again, it's either you're starting yourself here. Galvanization has recover strong, but she's using so many layers of recovery. 2nd, 3rd, sometimes 4th option. This is in game 4 Momo. You gotta wonder if the character swap is going to be necessary to keep these recovery options available.
Choose your right.
Listen, man, all I'm saying is the character swap in the back pocket for Viviana. I'm gonna have to assume, obviously, we're gonna be aiming for the Loxodon. Yep, there it is right there. The herd calls. It's time to move out.
I'm for a southbound pachyderm.
Let's hope this derm can put in some pack. You know what I'm talking about? Can pack a punch. As we take this to Ho Dojo. This is clearly like I'm switching to Lox now. This is the stage I want to go to. That Lox up throw, looking to put in a lot of work here on the stage, or even the down throw at the ledge. Oh, we're getting. Whoa, hold on. We are switching up the expectations immediately, and this is the type of nonsense I want to see from Loxodon if we're going in Zetterburn willingly.
Exactly, and it is the whole point of mixing up even the commentators is we say what we expect to go up is going down. But now, Viviana's looking to see Sapphire straight down the blast zone, recovering here, back at ledge though, but Uno reverse card, no chance, as that down strong at ledge is going to put Sapphire up again.
Trying to go for that grab again, but Sapphire not up whatsoever. Finally, the up throw comes out into the down air. With another downer, not going to cash out, and Sapphire slowing it on the back throw of the course into the Molten Boulder. Going to catch you going back down with the forward air. You know, the clean stock taken there. Finally can represent more of that mid-range, looking much more comfortable. Maybe a little bit too comfortable. Please take your feet off the futon. We just had that clean.
exactly. Hey, who said you got to take your shoes off in this household, mister, or else you're going to get double charged down strong back to back. You know, maybe you got to keep the socks on too. Right now, it's Viviana trying to make it back here. Fire gets that turnaround again, though. If he broke, don't fix it. He's still looking for down strongs at ledge. Turnaround upbeat. Whole five, best of 5 so far. Has just been Viviana fighting for her life at ledge, trying to establish herself on the center stage.
Doctor comes out again. We'll peek out with that forward air, going straight to the. Oh, unfortunate overshoot. Still able to make it back. Sapphire gets a little too comfortable sitting on that ledge, using positions like it's nobody's business. Sapphire looking to close out with the up air into the up strong. Gonna challenge that Tusk, saying, "Hey, that Tusk ain't so great."
The most disgusting part about that whole conversion moment had to be the rising shine up air from Sapphire to set it up instead of the landing from Viviana. And now is this going to be enough? Yes, it will. Good edge guard from Viviana. It's the last stock of pace. I'll tell you, who's the first one? Who's the big kahuna in this deal? Who's got time to bleed?
There you go, big stampede coming out the down throw right into the magma. Sapphire not gonna take that line down, saying, I don't care how burned you are from that magma, I'm gonna burn you a little bit more of the eruption into the downer. Not gonna take it, but the ledge hog will. And Maximus, I think the Don has logged in.
Choose your rival.
Well. You come to the Don asking for a favor, but instead all he seeks is your punishment.
Ready?
We got a game back for Viviana. Still 2, again, folks, this is a 1st to 5. Sapphire still 2 games away. Viviana a full 3. But with a new lease on life as the Don locks in.
You come to me today, on the day of my Aether Fight Night undercard,
The day my
asking me to play Galvin. I do not take this transition lightly. Don is here to stay.
Question me? Recover against Zetterburn? As Galvin. Recover against Zetterburn as Galvin. Yeah, go ahead.
You gotta do me a favor though. You gotta fall into my up throw. Or the stampede!
We're trying to run him over 2 feet to the top of that, but instead, no, we hold ledge and watch that stock here.
Goodness gracious. Sapphire still not going to let up here, falling through, sharking with that up air. Vivian looking to make it back with her own falling up airs, running chain with the dash attack as well. This locks on staying much more grounded as opposed to the Galvin, which I think is going to work out in your favor a lot considering you can represent more of that space with your jabs. You're not going to fall for that F strong again, I know that much. That happens twice. That's a once hit option. It happened twice somehow. It's not happening a 3rd time. Let's be serious. But down strong will.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, fool me and we'll fool me again.
Fool me 3 times, you gotta die.
Fool me 3 times? Why are you still fooling me, dude? Obviously, I'm gullible. Here we go. Off stage, still has 1 sharp better sharp if she really needs it. Reverse up B. Okay. What more does Viviana have? There's a lot of this skin, particularly though, including the palette as the night goes on. Because NoThigh skin and palette. So Viviana trying to.
I mean, who's Alexa? If you're playing Lotsodon in the current day, it's not the skin you're using.
See, this with one of the palettes, I still prefer hockey.
Choose your rival.
But now with one game away from punching their ticket to a W against Viv, Sapphire, where do you go? Where do you go if you're Viv? Fire Capital. And apparently back to Galvin.
Mentioned this earlier, right? The one key stage you're looking for when you're playing at Galvin is to a stage like Fire Capital. You have more space to set up those drills. You have more space to get galvanized safely. And then when it comes to those off-stage corner shenanigans, then you can really activate and you can make Zetterburn regret the day that he came to you on your daughter's wedding.
Exactly. You will never again come to your family in a day. Never again. Up air, reverse. No, not reverse forward air. Move the UFO. We got places to be, Viviana. Platform. You gave Sapphire ledge, and now you have a Gatling for your troubles.
Back in the corner once again, looking to make it back with that drill. Sapphire, of course, not to take that line down. Gets knocked back. No tech. You gotta tech those, especially against Galvin. Taking that time to set up a quirky little drill and that aerial down special. Oh, Viviana, she's making things up. We're getting silly.
We're getting silly. We're entering the contraption zone. She's building Rube Goldberg machines, but going too deep, but just saved because even Sapphire had to recover too.
That's OD. Excuse my regional dialect, but that's OD. Thor comes out. Viviana's still looking to run this down, falling there into an up air once again. Sapphire thought he was spared from Galvan mode, but this woman will not stop. You will rue the day you disrespected the Galv. Gets back on the ledge with that drill, up there. Downer comes out once again, tracing you back down. We're going Falco mode, we're going everything. Nair, another downer, a third down air, into the drill back up. That's a 3 stock and an emphatic way to bring us to a game number 9.
Choose your
I
right.
ain't hear no bell. I ain't hear no bell yet. You still got to win a
Crystal
game.
Oasis.
We got more stocks to play, Bucky boy. And now we go to Rock Wall.
Ready?
Oh,
Go!
boy. Game number 8, Rock Wall. All down to Sapphire, 1 game away. Looking to force it.
He wants the game 9 bad. I misspoke there, my apologies. But yeah, in game number 8, we're going crazy. Oh my goodness, and Sapphire is not taking that lightly whatsoever. Up again on that platform, the up airs coming into fruition. First come out once again, not gonna find the 4th on that 2nd platform. So getting out there, trying to bait out that parry, and Viviana seeing that and not letting him get away with that for free, especially setting up that drill. But somehow makes it through, threads the needle.
Oh, both players going to Rock. Oh my goodness, 1 stock a piece, 2 stocks a piece here, Viviana Sapphire. Sapphire looking to go to Rock Wall as the cheese store itself. But you got to remember, even at the cheese store, you're playing fondue.
That's the fondue, baby.
What's the
pushing down?
What is this fondue? Is Viviana gonna fondue?
Put that fondue, girl. Getting back on the ledge. The drill after it comes up.
You find out.
That's what I'm saying. That magma wave landing once again, making that space. Chasing Saph on the way back. Definitely don't want to throw those parries again after getting baited out twice. But Sub's just gonna rush it down and go for the down strong. If it ain't broke, do not fix it, my brother.
Purple screen, no hopes, no dreams, just sadness in the blast zone. 1 stock potential last of the night for Viviana. Wants to make the most of it. Turnaround with Sapphire. Oh, big punchies off the stage, and you pay for the whole seat, folks, but you only need the edge. Here we go, Sapphire, Viviana. 1 stock, Sapphire fighting for her life.
Playing on the Waveland Magnet once again. Viviana completely determined to bring us to a game number 9, setting up that platform once again. So back with those magnets. Sapphire completely looking to rush it down, keeping this Galvan in the corner. Ford, of course, not gonna take it just yet. Nice tech there on that shot. You need to hit those techs, especially against Zetterburn in the corner right now. Up air, triple onto that top platform. Still hanging on, falls with the fireball. Both these players just spaghetti to the max. Oh, in a very precarious position. Oh, not like that.
All that game, a terrible. You see it, I saw it coming from a mile away. Viviana, unfortunately spaced air dodge, just hovering above the stage. Then comes the forward air from Sapphire, and it's enough to be curtains, as she had no galvanization left above the platform, had no hopes, just fell on the blast zone.
And like that, the Momo clone process has been completed. You're now both Momo.
We were both Momo. That feather bow was hot, dude.
That
feather bow was surprisingly hot.
I'm telling you, bro. You went through 8 games with that on. Very committed to that bit, and I gotta respect it. I'm so glad you got the glasses on at least. But man, if that's the undercard, if that's only the beginning, that's our second of 3 sets, matches, series, cinematic masterpieces, if you will, then we're really in for a treat for our leading title of the night. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Moose?
Well, I would agree wholeheartedly. As an avid follower of both these players, one because I'm mainly character mode, because he's also a very, very good streamer. Folks, it's time for the main event of the evening. It is NoThigh, it is Chumpkin, it is Bear, it is Elephant. It's 2 big bodies running straight at each other, full force. You know it, you love it. Momo. I don't know if we have a little bit of break here soon. A little break to get things going, or are we getting right into it?
Yeah, listen, man. We got some production things to work out. Of course, this is the main event after all. It's not just gonna happen just like that. You need to wait a little bit. You need to let it simmer. You're not that spoiled tonight. So make sure you grab your popcorn, you get a drink, you go use the bathroom, but do not close the stream. We'll be right back with the main title card of the night of Chumpkin versus NoThigh. We'll be right back.
Hello, fight fans, and welcome back for your main event of the evening. I am Maximus, joined by, again, the one, the only. And here it is, folks. It's time. It's time for Chumpkin, NoThigh. Momo, how are you feeling about this matchup?
To say I am amped up would be an understatement. This is the main title card of the night for a reason. We have got the leader of the herd himself, NoThigh, coming out, California versus Chumpkin, the Edalist, the Bear, the man, the myth, the freezy, icy mascot, whatever you want to call the guy. We got two heavy boys tussling. We're in for a banger.
Two meaty characters running straight at each other, and another thing that's going to be very, very pivotal in this matchup is stage control, as it's going to be ice, it's going to be magma. Welcome to the freezer burn galaxy, folks. It's time to get this started. It's time for a fight. It's time for fight night. It's up for this. Who is going to be the first Aether Fight Night champion?
We've already got two. You know, we got
a bragging right for the whole month.
We got Melon from Rivals 1, we got Sapphire GD taking it, and the undercard, and the main one of the night, the first one, saying, hey, I won the first Aether Fight Night. That's something to put up on your wall. That's something to wear like a badge of honor. And if you aren't, then I'm a little concerned.
You frame that, you put that, it's like Mr. Krabs' first dollar, you frame that on that wall, you treat it nicely, saying, folks, what else could you ask for?
Give me the camera again. Give me the camera again, real quick. Give me the camera again.
We need the camera.
Sigo siendo la reina. It's time. Let's get it. You know I hit that.
All right, I can't. I physically can't roll my R's. I'm too white.
But
we got it in here. Double Lorena off the start. We were talking about this, like NoThigh, Chumpkin, their matchups against each other's characters. They're throwing all that out the window to throw hands, Lorena style. Here we go, off starting on Rockwall, going deep, and immediately Chumpkin's like, "Oh no, sir, you today."
Chumpkin is putting it all on the table, is putting it all on the chair, what have you. This Lorena is going in right now, opting for those big conversions right up the side. Rockwall shenanigans will not slow down by any means. Waiting and slowly there, running underneath that platform as well, trying to bait out an aggression option from NoThigh, saying, I don't care whose chair it is, it will get played with. Damn you.
Chumpkin out here innovating offense like his name is Chris Canyon and in WCW in the late 90s. I'm seeing like reversal forward strong, like turnaround clap. It's like, what are you doing, Chumpkin? I didn't know you had these conversions, let alone had this Lorena.
Yeah, man, they call her the queen for a reason. Clearly, she's moving right now. Be boosting back there with that down, so reversing that forward strong. Trying to get a little silly right there with the chair. Sending it back immediately, tossing back down. A little bit of that weak nair action. Chumpkin still hanging on here despite the extra pressure from NoThigh. We got again, nair into forward air. NoThigh finally on the board. But out of stock and some change in this game number one. Chumpkin is clearly looking to move up here and get his foot in the door.
Chumpkin's survivability on Rockwall is something I have never seen before, Momo. The ability to just not only just kiss the blast zone and not fully go inside of it is incredible from Chumpkin. Surviving incredibly long on these stocks here. NoThigh has to show up and show out and really prove why show the people why you're here in the first place.
I'd like to mention that Forward Strong definitely could have just killed, but Chumpkin might be playing with his food a little bit. Anyways,
we get a little bit lost in the sauce here. Sometimes the sauce is just too flavorful.
This is some flavorful sauce. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Some good sauce. Whoa. NoThigh clearly not gonna take that line down. They're rushing back in, but they're retreating forward there. The big clap gonna close it up, and Chumpkin taking that game number one of this first of 10. Ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, I hope you are strapped in because we are in for a banger.
Yeah, have your popcorn at the ready, folks, because we got a long one. A first of 10, starting game number 2, and they have not changed characters yet. I would be genuinely surprised if this ends up being a first of 10 all Lorena ditto, but it would be entertaining.
I think it's the way God intended.
Yeah, I mean, we have this whole thing as wrestling, and then you're not going to play the wrestler? Come on. What are you doing? Okay, here we go, NoThigh.
Nair and up air drag down, okay. I'm loving the immediate approach that NoThigh is taking to differentiate the Lorena playstyle here, going a lot more of those like hit grab drag downs of the weak nair into the up air drags, trying to keep Chumpkin of like playing more of the vertical game as opposed to how Chumpkin's been approaching of just trying to rush it back down with the down special boosts. Especially as we're going to see right now, getting rid of that chair, setting up with that nair, and waiting for Chumpkin to go up high. You find your own nair. Fortnite isn't going to take it, but once again, you're back in the blender.
It's the level of play around that chair, knowing that as soon as that chair is online, Chumpkin can use it to recover. So even when NoThigh is like clapping it off stage, Chumpkin still waits, claps back, and still recovers with down B. But the only one clapping at the end of the day right there is going to be NoThigh, who goes up one stock.
In the words of NoThigh himself, this is unprecedented levels of playing with your thing. They are straight up playing with their thing right now.
They're playing with their thing all across the stage here. Chumpkin playing with his thing in very unique ways as well. Ways I've never seen anybody play with their thing before.
Sorry.
Hey man, it's all good. We're having a good time. Welcome to Aether Fight Night, folks.
But Chumpkin gonna find the emphatic up strong to take that stock. 2 stocks apiece though. Once again, NoThigh running back in there with that nair, representing that close range game, trying to threaten Chumpkin from running in all willy-nilly. The nair into the falling up air isn't going to take it. Chumpkin immediately is getting out of there, going to nope out of that situation, trying desperately to hang on, but NoThigh will not give the time of day. It almost goes for the people's elbow, but not going to find it.
Yeah, going for the Macho Man elbow off the top, looking to bonk Lorena on top of the head. Again, though, from the top to the bottom, there's one spinning pile driver. You see that Chumpkin trying to deny the chair, but spinning pile driver. What more could you ask for, folks? And now 1 stock remains on Chumpkin for this game number 2. But is there enough fight in this ant left?
Oh, nah. Oh my god, let's get attack. Oh, that's actually going to do it. The people. Oh my god, the people are still hanging on. Back on there with that sausage. Chumpkin trying his damnedest to looking for blood right now, honestly. Great tech. NoThigh still hanging on, looking to avoid that chair setup. Oh, narrowly avoiding the down strong. Somehow, some way, you are still hanging on. With the down air again. Forward air still isn't going to do it. NoThigh hanging on by the skin of his teeth, but that chair certainly is going to do it as it clocks you in the jaw.
Chair pull, chin check, NoThigh, and now Chumpkin off to the races.
F strong back air. What?
That's what
I'm not looking at, bro.
Thing in ways I've never seen anybody play with their thing before. Because goodness gracious, what are these conversions from Chumpkin? Very unorthodox, but incredibly impressive. Low percent combos coming out from this Lorena. But now, still NoThigh trying to show some more signs of life, trying to get up. Doesn't want to get down for the 3 count. No purple screen, but it is enough to send off the top. What goes up must come down. And sadly, you were flying too close to the sun there, Chris.
Sigo siendo, my boy.
Siendo ciego.
When did you learn how to edge card? This is crazy.
This
is my title match. This is the way that got into. We're taking this to Tempest Peak. We're not slowing down anytime soon. I mean, honestly, when it comes to the Lorena Ditto, I like this. This might be like the silliest Ditto in the game, and I mean that with all the love in my heart. Because goodness gracious, like Lorena is the perfect combo weight size for Lorena combos. It's so funny.
This is quite. I mean, I'm just drawing parallels here, but this is Iron King, this is Armor King, and Normal King in Tekken 8 right here. These two playing the same characters, slightly different play styles. Both got their own sauce, their own way of getting things done. And right now, we're seeing a lot of that from just Hitfall there off stage from NoThigh. This MK Ultra intern looking to put Chumpkin in the Brain Destroyer.
Oh, not gonna find that up special, just barely getting out of there. Chumpkin still hanging on, down tilt trip, not gonna find the forward strong though. The nair into forward air isn't gonna take it even with the strong clap, trying to boost in there with the down special, gets back away with the chair boost up with the up air. Great enough to take away, still hanging on, the get up attack, tries to catch it back in, just barely avoiding the F strong, but the chair smack down. And that's gonna be Triple H with the chair right to the dome and the people's elbow. Uppy, bada bing, ding, 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 bada boom.
That's the Undertaker gong, folks, right there. You heard it. He has risen from the ashes. Don't call it a chump back, because it's not happening today. It's all NoThigh needs to find the answers here. The Chumpkin getting busy.
feel like I'm wearing some khakis right now because I'm saying absolutely no thigh.
Oh my god,
kinda
no,
crazy.
none at all.
Oh, poking back through. Getting you away. The down tilt. Try a little bit quirky there with that chair pull. Not going to find it though. NoThigh just barely hanging on there. Again, great ops tech to get out of that situation. Finally recognizing where Chumpkin is trying to go with these tech chases, but it might be a little too late considering that he's rushing out there. Smells the blood in the water. The blue represents the heart of the shark. It's not even Shark Week yet. It feels like it.
No, but it's time. It's the colony's time now, as the ants are reigning supreme. Chidore. From the top, turn around, up tilt once again. Though you always have to fear Chumpkin at low percents, whether he's on Lorena, whether he's on Edelus. These low percent combos from Chumpkin. Oh, but we got a bit too deep there, and it's gonna be game number 3 for NoThigh. Get up, champ. Show some fight. We're beating you in the quote retweets right now, NoThigh.
They're chumping your kin right now, bro. Fight back.
They're jumping.
Oh, the
They're jumping
Don.
all
The Don
over
has
you.
logged in.
And
It's
now
no more
it
games.
This is what the folks really paid. This is what the folks expected on the start of this. We got the Don locked and loaded. NoThigh turns it up, and now we're gonna see for game number 4. Though, is this where the tide turns?
Listen, man, if we're playing counterpick wars, I definitely think this is the best advantage NoThigh is going to get, because from a personal standpoint, and I'm mostly in agreement with most people, this matchup is kind of butt for Lorena. Because obviously Lorena struggles a lot with different projectiles and disjoints. Loxodon has both, and not only that, his disjoints are so huge and so quick, so constantly able to swat her away. What does Lorena really do when you're just sitting near the chair, swatting away with forward air and back air? Like, it's just so difficult to challenge that consistently. Because you get like a chair on the way back, but even then, if you've got your back to the wall, eventually the only way out is through the door, and that door is the back air.
Now, oh my gosh, reverse hit back air too, caught just the right hitbox of it in order to take the first stock, and now, oh, we're getting loaded up here. We got some charge on our toesies. We're feeling the magma at our feet. And we got, what's that? What's that? I'm hearing a little dinging. I'm hearing a little ring a ding.
Oh my god!
For Chumpkin to take another stock lead.
The bells toll and the Chumpkin. This guy cannot be stopped. Not trying to challenge that Stampede with the back air. A little bit too much dip on your chip, but still rushing back, and another back comes out. Oh my god. That's the greed they talk about in the Bible. You need to relax.
That's pure avarice right there. But if you're in Chumpkin's shoes and you have the opportunity to go up 4 games to nothing, that emphatic conversion, you take it every day of the week. Right now, we're seeing a last stock environment between Chumpkin and NoThigh here. Going to get back through towards center stage, so more of that space to put at that magma, build those charges for NoThigh. He's got level 2, but oh, you can't get grabbed right there. You got to outspace that.
And the chair just barely moving off the ledge, so no access to that. Don't have the perfect opportunity to run in there, especially with full magma. Eruption right around the corner. Isn't going to let it rip or just hang on to all these magma charges. Go super deep. Great recovery, but gets ledge hugged there. No!
A recovery so
Garfield,
good
you
that they
had
had
burst!
You had
Garfield.
burst! What are you getting up for, Garfield? You had burst. And there, we see the recovery so good that it had to be nerfed so that way Rano mains would go to sleep at night.
Listen, man, all I'm saying is that that recovery angle went awry. I meant awry. Anyways.
I mean, sure. It was a worthy change. She needed it. She needed that change. It was a little bit too deep, but you know.
That's fair. You know, it's
not like NoThigh can just run off back air and not have to deal with any of that to begin with. But that's neither here nor there.
You know, big aerial's overrated. Anyway, why don't I just nair?
Yeah, why? Why would you? Why would you? Speaking of which, we're here on Merchant Port and already NoThigh up a stock. Knowing the vibes.
We're finally playing much more into NoThigh I feel like was trying to shift away from the Lorena brain a little bit last game. Now it's finally slowing things down, playing more of that range game, especially with that eruption. You gotta remember you got that option. Because that's that is your get out of jail free card against Lorena. That's your big, nope, I'm not messing around with any of those 50-50s. Get me the hell out of here.
Nope, I'm out of there. Zoop, I'm zooming away. And right now, zooming back to stage, we see it right here. About what we're talking about. The chair is on stage, though, so she cannot pull another one. Has to pull it all the way back, but no space, no hope, no dreams. We're still up 4 games to nothing. Oh, so we're talking the boots?
People's elbow almost going to damn her right there. but Chumpkin still hangs on, running in there again with the side special. Not going to make too much momentum. Knocking back that chair. You know, dropping down with that forward air. A little down throw. Not going to find that, though. Too high percent to find anything off that. The up air, still not going to close it out. NoThigh is hanging on the stock. The strongest lead he's held all set so far.
Exactly, and you were mentioning of it there. The challenge off stage, Lorena struggles to do it because of all those disjoints from NoThigh. But you know, we have these command grabs at our disposal to make sure every stock can eventually be. Oh, jab one. Was that forward tilt into up strong? All right, no magnet charge. We make do.
Move away with the up strong again, rushing in there. Throwing special, not going to find the chair conversion there. Going to play strong, poised on the ground, but NoThigh going to run in there and up strong because it is strong. So again with that magma, not going to challenge it up special. It's a battle of the command grabs, and clearly Lorena's got one up her sleeve that time. Look at the nair again. Whoa! A little bit of quirky movement, still hanging on, just barely by the skin of her pincer. Hangs on.
You see now NoThigh, oh, then that's how you do it. NoThigh was a little apprehensive to ledge guard the second time, especially how his side B seems to get countered by Lorena up B, but we take it. 87-year-old locks it on, still hogs ledge the old-fashioned way.
Back to NoThigh, still hanging on Lorena here. Chumpkin saying, you know what? I've got 3 games to play around with. I'm sticking with the queen. Yeah, I'm not forcing on Edelus just yet.
No, I will say though, if we make it the whole way and I don't see Locks Edelus, I will feel a bit gypped because I won't have any VODs to study as an Edelus main. So it's neither here nor there because the Chumpkin Lorena is still putting in the work off stage. Get a little extra grab for your folks.
Listen, bro, as a guy who plays both Lorena and Loxodon, I'm not complaining. I'm eating right now. I'm literally at the buffet, bro. I'm at the Sterling brunch right now.
Where's that CC's Pizza? And they just brought out them out fresh from the kitchen.
Oh, here comes the brownie though. Hold on. Up air. The up B. Oh, I saw it. I saw the up B. Right there. Oh man. Don't see, now I'm gonna get hungry. The mac and cheese pizza at CC's, bro. Right. Too high percent to go for that up B conversion afterwards. Rushing there, that chair can get a little bit too overzealous with that one. Rush the ledge with that stampede and fork found in kitchen and back air found underneath the ledge.
It's just that easy. It's just that easy to punish Lorena recovery.
Ooh, a little bit too heavy for that conversion there. Slanging on, back away. Without looking to accentuate the lead once again. Chumpkin, of course, just trying to even things up. The eruption into the back air. Still gonna knock this Lorena back. Bada bing, ding, 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 and yeah.
Hits him with the tombstone pile driver from the top rope. Avalanche, that's incredible, baby. Jab one up strong, that's incredible, baby. And now NoThigh, we're starting to get up to speed here. The Dawn is in.
Oh, not gonna find that parry just yet. Chumpkin from the back air. Telling you back off stage with that weak air. Up air comes out once again. But again, locks it on. His presence of mind off stage, both with the stampede, with that command grab, and just the absolute range he demands throughout the course of the game. Lorena just simply cannot keep up most of the time.
Demands you play perfect, and if you slip up one iota, he's going to be there with a big axe to meet your face and 2 big boots to put on top of your axe.
Oh my god!
Oh dear heavens, Momo the double dunk ski.
They call him the Don for a reason.
You don't disrespect the Don because he will make you pay.
That's Don Corleone to you.
Now, do we see the character start from Chumpkin now that you've dropped 2 in a row to Lorena? Chumpkin saying that is astonishing, but no immediate change yet. We stick with the Lorena. I will say the Lorena is moving different, moving like Dracula flow. So it's I understand why the hesitancy to swap, because I think it also must be brought up their matchups between each other's character. NoThigh is 14-8 against Edelus all time. Chumpkin 26-11 versus Locks all time. So both these players have a lot of success against each other.
Yeah, it's like a 1.8 win ratio versus a 2.2 win ratio. It's very close. There's no mix. There's over 20 sets played between both of them, right? There's no mix-ups from either side, right? Also, there's something to consider there, because if you guys weren't aware, once one player gets to 5 wins, we're going to having a small intermission, just so either player can be talking to their coaches, get a little bit of advice on the fly. Maybe Chumpkin's waiting for the intermission. whether if he's winning or losing, to switch up and go for a different character. Keep the Edelus fresh. But speaking of things keeping things fresh, we're keeping things on ice here on Hyperborean. Gets a fat up B.
That was such that was cold as ice, that stock confirmed. But my goodness, Momo, you just brought something to my mind. Are we seeing Chumpkin attempt to metagame the very first Aether Fight Night by utilizing 2 characters, 1 in each half? It's yet to be seen, as they've got to get to 5 wins first. And so far, this is, I mean, NoThigh wants to make that break last a minute.
Dude, we might be going to game 9 in the first half of this first 10.
We might.
NoThigh is on something right now. Clearly, though, Chumpkin's not going to take that line down. Rushes in there again. The forward air isn't going to take it. Burning that eruption. When he's that lane from the last line, just again, the people's elbow going to knock you back up. The Nair, sending you back down with the chair, swatting it back away. NoThigh not going to take that line down. Backer comes out, rushing you back down, just barely avoiding the stall in the eruption. But another sour spot on that forward air. Just barely living time and time again. NoThigh thanking the skin on his tusk right now.
Hitbox is just barely missing for both players until that elbow finds home for Chumpkin. And now last stock, both players here. Game 7? I'm going to lose count. I'm going to stop doing that right now before I keep losing count.
Game 7, you're right.
Yeah, okay.
Good man.
Good for right now.
Swatting back away again with his up strongs. I will up strong because it is strong. Saying get him out of there. Time to go next. Oh, but you go out there, you give him a free weight back. So kind of NoThigh to give Chumpkin a second lease on life. I'm gonna go with that Molten Boulder. Forther comes out once again, trying to set up with that chair, set up perfectly on the perch. We're playing Batman Arkham City right now. He's sitting on the gargoyle, waiting for the press that triangle button. Oh my goodness.
Recovery up, got him, grabbed him. But how to make it back here? That's such a dangerous spot to be if you're NoThigh. Reverse up B, turn around, immediate up
B. Oh my god! Go to the up B! You go for that! Chumpkin is not playing Edelus, but he's looking like an absolute animal. Oh my god!
I mean, that's somebody that wants to be the champ. That's what somebody that wants to be the champ looks at right there, making conversions like that. And with that said, that is going to be win number 5 for Chumpkin, triggering our small break period where they can get some coaching, as you previously mentioned, Momo. So I don't know if we're going to have a little quick break or what we're doing, but we'll be right back. Possibly.
I'll show my ass up.
Time to sit, time to watch and take the people through this as we get in the second half post break. There will not be another break if NoThigh gets to 5.
Just running it back down.
We're sticking with the. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And certainly the Lorena is looking at 100% durability right now.
Okay, Lorena completely unmoved, of course. I mean, if you're NoThigh, no matter how fast you typically play, going up against Lorena, you gotta slow things down, right? You need to command space, you need to command the tempo of the game. You cannot let Lorena get in there running all willy-nilly, especially with the people's elbow. My goodness!
Goodness gracious. You know what? Speaking of tempo, we're talking whiplash right there because that's not quite Chumpkin's tempo that NoThigh's trying to play at here. Now, off stage, though, back air, those have to hit home. NoThigh's going to bring this back. He's got to make sure those have like 80, 90, 100% hit rates.
A little back throw conversion there, but Chumpkin trying to accentuate, gets called out on the spot dodge with it upstrung. Another one coming out, that magma. The third one gonna cash fully out, setting up there. The molten boulder goes deep with that forward ever sent into a precarious situation. Not gonna hold that ledge, going for that weak nair. Gets called out on that parry. Chumpkin, of course, trying to continue to hold this corner, trying to hold whatever space you can on a stage like this. NoThigh trying to demand space, but Chumpkin simply will not let you have anything.
No, Chumpkin will chase you to the ends of the earth like it's Shocker, like it's Spider-Man chasing the Shocker.
All right, dude.
Okay, yeah. You know, it is. I feel like if I'm NoThigh right now, I better start listening. Like, I hope I have Tool on my headphones or something, because I got to start playing in some odd time signatures, play with some awkward timings, because Chumpkin is kind of just piecing me up there. You got to get a bit awkward. You got to get a bit hesitant.
Throw on that bear tooth right quick, bro.
Dude. Beartooth, Dream Theater, dude, something with an odd time signature.
Oh, here comes the big elbow. Oh my goodness. The immediate up special afterwards. And you wouldn't know we even went to a break, even went to a little interim, because Chumpkin is still moving like it's nobody's business. As the chat room says, welcome to the Chum Bucket.
Oh my gosh, it's the Chum Buckets here. People, there's so much chum in chat right now. They're chumming everywhere.
Yeah, we're just some good chums. Yeah, where's Karen?
Nothing but good chums and big chummers.
Any chummers?
Oh my! And speaking of, hey, we're talking wrestling. Shout out Shark Boy.
Well, and Lava Girl?
Funnily enough, TNA Legend Shark Boy actually won okay, wow, way to shut up my story there, Chumpkin. He actually won a lawsuit against Paramount because he was using Shark Boy first.
That's actually mad funny.
Bro got the bag.
Goat. Good for him.
Goat. And he's we're looking to see what Lorena has in store here as Chumpkin still 6-2. NoThigh needs to make some big moves here. This ain't New York. This ain't Miami. We're looking west.
Whoa. If anything, I think NoThigh needs to get on this level.
Exactly.
Whoa.
He really needs to get on Chumpkin's level real quick.
Oh, the immediate fade back with the burn chair down special. Getting out there with that backer. NoThigh saying absolutely none of that nonsense for you. Still barely makes it back with that wall jump, man. NoThigh consistently being thrown for a loop, quite literally, as Chumpkin puts you through the dryer, the spin cycle, what have you, but you still gotta tech those.
It doesn't matter if it's game 1 or game 9, we gotta tech those. How tired you are, how tired your mental is, you've always gotta be ready to tech those.
Imagine that roll in there with the up strong, goes deep with the forward knock from the second one though. Great jump from Chumpkin out of there immediately, using those iframes to get that back air, catching you on the way up with that Sky Scorcher. Goes deep there with the Nair as well, trying to avoid the Molten Boulder. Nice spot dodge there on the grab. You know exactly what the Lost wants. You get him out of there.
Back air. Get the... Oh.
You had the right idea, but just wrong direction. Forward air landing on that Ethereum Forest platform. So the chair once again, waiting to catch this Loxodon, getting over aggressive. Just going around there, lingering around that ledge in the back air, just gonna take it. And Chumpkin, again, like the way this Lorena is moving almost flawlessly, right? Constantly is demanding space on the stage, not through hitboxes, but through sheer exertion of will.
Just piecing up NoThigh, quite literally doing anything and everything he wants to the Pachyderm. As again gets that side B. One of the Lorenas gets that double side B and then still looks for. Oh my gosh, he's getting everything.
What is going on underneath that ledge? Absolute chicanery, avoiding that. Again, the backer isn't going to do it, but setting up with the forward as the Molten Boulder just barely gets above that again. Great parry, still hanging on. There's those iframes, not going to find too much of a punish off of that. Backer comes out, the slow little walk. No spike there from the dash up, setting up that chair, knocking you back up once again into the Nair. Another deep Nair, but great tech there from NoThigh, still hanging on. Downer, do we see the tusks? But no, not enough time, too high percent.
Too high percent for the aerial neutral B. Now, if you're Chumpkin, you're just headhunting back air, forward throw, anything you can get that you know will get rid of the stock here. Oh, reverse up B.
Oh no, chair use there, you're gone. Oh, no way. Oh my god, you save her. You save Chumpkin, still hanging on. NoThigh still, I can tell you, 168. High percent, but goes to that deep forward air, and finally back on the board. The Don has finally tapped back in.
Chumpkin
still down 6-3 though.
Yeah, Chumpkin seeming borderline unstoppable off stage, but I mean, NoThigh doing a good job of containment in that last game. And here we go. The king is in his palace, taking the throne. Is this where the things start to turn around for NoThigh? Like you said, down 6-3. A 2-game difference is a lot worse than a 4-game difference. A lot better.
Typically, Lorena's a little bit scared going to a big stage like this, right? There's a lot of space your opponent can make, obviously with those big hitboxes, the disjoints, the Molten Boulder. But the thing you got to keep in mind is with all the type of shenanigans you can do, the different angles on that chair, is that once you get your opponent in the corner, they got to fight tooth and nail to get out of that damn corner.
I'm realizing now, yeah, Chumpkin did slightly above. Okay, well that takes us out. Chumpkin did slightly above ground side B, hit the down version of it. NoThigh missed tech, and then Chumpkin got a free Nair out of it too because of the missed tech. I'm sorry, more stuff happened off stage there. I blinked and missed it, and suddenly NoThigh lost another stock. Again, borderline unstoppable. You can only hope to contain him.
Again, looking to hang on. Big forward strong. Unfortunate DI there. NoThigh still hangs on, but man, goes super deep the back air into the forward air. It's looking to look pretty grim for NoThigh. Looks for that ledge hog and somehow makes it back. And a whole stock. Finally looking to run things back there with those Nairs. The train keeping you back to the Molten Boulder. A little bit charge of that magma. Up there comes out, setting up that chair. There's something nefarious going on in Chumpkin's heart, and he is completely undeterred by anything. His Loxodon has got served. Oh my.
Nefarious ideas. This is a mad scientist at work. We are inside of his lab, and he is showing us all of his experiments that he has worked tirelessly to create right here, right now. No wonder his most recent VOD has been from Genesis. Chumpkin has been in the lab cooking up devilish things.
Yeah, I definitely think he's like twirling the mustache on the setup right now.
He's going, yeah. He's chuckling. The Chumpkin is chuckling maniacally wherever they may be.
Ready? Go!
And so, with 7 games in hand, Chumpkin looks to go up and get win number 8. As on Rock Wall.
There's something so evil about forward strong back angle into back air off stage. The simple concept of comboing a strong attack into a back air to look for an edge guard. What are we doing?
Because in so many of our minds, Momo, the strong is the exclamation point. It's the end of the sentence is the strong move. And then for there to be more after, it almost feels like, that's an odd semicolon. Is your punctuation correct? Speaking of punctuation, is this going to be the exclamation point on that stock for Chumpkin? It is. Oh my gosh, and he answers with a question mark?
A whole lot of question right now, especially for NoThigh, who tried to occupy more of that in center stage, constantly called out by that side special. I understand, obviously, Loxodon does a really good job of covering the mid-range, typically with those hitboxes, with the magma, with the boulder, but the thing that Chumpkin has been doing a great job of threatening with is covering slight outside of that and going more towards that long range with the big side specials and even dropping under the ledge with some of those aerial shenanigans, right? You got to be ready to challenge Lorena because she will make this a dog fight. No dog, it's an ant and an elephant, but it's a dog fight.
Isn't it? I mean, it's not about the plane. It's all about the pilot. And right now, this pilot is Captain Sully at the helm.
Oh my God! No! What?
How?
Nah.
How?
Wait, did he get hit?
Impact fought full screen. One word. How?
What?
Huh? We're all confused.
I was lied to. I was told that the opponent always dies first there.
I was told you would deliver me a scrumptious meal, and yet you pull up the cloche, and I'm hungry for nothing. Thank you, Nathan Felder.
Once again, we're all scammed by the chum bucket.
I hope you're hungry.
I cannot
for
believe
nothing.
this. Plankton strikes again.
I gave the chum
Stick to the
bucket
formula, buddy.
I gave $6 to the chump bucket for my chump sandwich, and I did not get my chump sandwich. Instead, we get more on Ho Dojo from NoThigh and Chumpkin.
NoThigh, that's got to be like plot armor. That's got to be some kind of nonsense. The Don is clearly not happy. And, oh my God, Chumpkin is certainly not happy. Oh my goodness, saying, hey, that's how the last game was supposed to end, if you guys weren't aware.
Exactly.
Dude, I'm sorry. We got to hit these techs in those down airs. This is getting ridiculous.
That's how it normally goes. But hey, if you're not hitting those techs, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, forward strong and still finish with the clap after. Still looking for the back air. He wants more. The avarice from Chumpkin is unparalleled. Oh, here we go.
Swung it back.
Throw
No.
back air.
We're not going to find that deep up air. Trying to threaten with that air. Finally, NoThigh playing around that range well. Not letting Lorena command the airspace. Have to go for that DI out. Oh, Stampede. No follow-ups there on the up air. Goes to the big. Finally, we're teching those down airs. As Chumpkin makes it back in the center stage, rushes back in there with the side special. As I say, for Chumpkin to hit these down air techs more, NoThigh's got to we need a rebuttal on these raw side Bs in. Because Chumpkin's getting away with it for free.
A lot of times, there's got to be jab, forward tilt. There's got to be something. But right now, it's just all Chumpkin gave NoThigh a real tour of the stage there. That felt like that was a never-ending advantage state for Chumpkin from one blast zone to the other and back again. That was insane. Speaking of which, how these pachyderm feet taste? Dang, bombed them.
Chumpkin clearly learning his lesson, still hanging on from those down airs. And that chair back up on stage once again, down tilt. After conversion afterwards, that goes for that lingering up air. Goes the down beat back into the fade back in, saying, "You're not done yet, buddy. I'm still chasing you down."
Chumpkin's writing a new book on how to play Lorena before our very eyes.
Oh, but the fat rush into the up strong, grab him, and bada boom, and all of a sudden Chumpkin is now up 8-4 in the first attempt.
The stuff that Chumpkin is doing down tilt at ledge, run off up air, because the down tilt pops NoThigh up just enough that Chumpkin can then run off and be in perfect spot to land that up air. These are it's like watching Einstein write on the chalkboard equals MC square. It's completely mind-blowing.
Albert meets Einstein. This is how the set's going right now.
Einstein meets bagels. I know, right?
Oh no! Don't say that. That's a guy from Jersey.
We don't have bagels in the
That's woke. That's woke nonsense. I'm just saying. I'm saying bagels. That's nonsense.
I know you have good bagels, but we don't have bagels in the Midwest. So
I'm so sorry for you, dog. Oh my! See, that's a perfect encapsulation of how I feel about Einstein Bagel.
That's West Coast Bagel.
That's nonsense. Oh my! Wait a minute. Chumpkin clearly is getting full reign. Just rush it down off stage. Though the up air cycles. That might be the corn cycle that I just witnessed right there.
Oh my gosh. Corn cycle for next month? Folks are asking.
Yo, please. I don't know who. Yo, corn cycle mystery soul.
Holy shit.
That'd be a banger.
I don't know what we want to keep it here, but I almost let out a very big expletive because that would be hype.
Oh,
tilted nerd.
Nerd.
I'm speaking for NoThigh. That's what I'm speaking his inner monologue right there.
That's true. That's really true. I would say that. You back down with the side special again. Not going to find that up. Be getting way too aggressive with that. NoThigh going to punish that in a big way. Still going to avoid that stampede. F strong reversal. Sliding back in. Chumpkin constantly on the link again. Covering that space with the simple air molecule manipulation of this ant is always being on the move.
You have to pay attention to so many different things when playing against Chumpkin's Lorena, because if the chair is behind you, if you're stuck in between Lorena and chair, Lorena's oh my gosh, what is this ladder? How many was that? 3, 4 up airs from just walking and grabbing?
I think we call it one the hopscotch.
Oh my, yeah.
He just skipped to his Lou right there. Lou skipped to the ledge.
Little
double tech. All right, there you go. Bear coming out again. Someone's got to take the up air button away from Chumpkin. The people's elbow. Great tech. A tech again on that one. NoThigh hanging on for dear life. Jabbing back away with that F tilt into the forward air. Is Loxon is not going to give it up so easy, especially with that reverse bear.
It felt like so much of that stock before NoThigh got into advantage state. He was just feeling like a guy in a parking lot holding a milkshake, just screaming, "Help me!" But now, call an ambulance, but not for me.
Oh, the chair spike, and you're gone. You're gone.
That might be the most disgusting angle I have ever seen in this game so far.
He just hit him with the Luma to his Rosalina. Absolutely out of there with that nonsense. And as we move on, Chumpkin now up 9-4, 1 game away from being your Aether Fight Night #1 title card champion.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch the replay of that last stock because again, it's Echo from 2XKO like projectile stuff. It's like it's like you forgot JoJo time skip. The chair is still there. I didn't even know that angle was possible. But again, speaking of impossibilities, anything's possible when it's Popsicle. And right now, Chumpkin.
Finally, we see NoThigh punishing Chumpkin going out there like Lorena exists out there, bro. What is a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas? That's all I'm saying.
What is the polar bear doing there? What was he doing there in the first place? Crazy.
I don't know, bro. What is the ant doing in Arlington, Texas? Because clearly Chumpkin is giving the Texan flair. Oh, speaking of that flair, goes deep there with the down special. Down so away, keeping NoThigh on a foot at the ledge. Oh, whoa, this is a little scary. Oh, the eruption into the down air. No opportunity for tech and gets ledge hogged. NoThigh is finally awake.
You know, it seems like NoThigh, when he does get going, is like immediately red lines. Because I think the last time we saw NoThigh wouldn't be his first 3 stock of the first of 10. I don't believe so.
I think it was game 5 when he first pulled up.
Yes, it was. But no, call it commentator curse or call it commentator's prophecy like I like to.
Oh my god, the no magma eruption into the back air, and the Don is finally putting his foot down.
I'm gonna say it, the air stall hezzy with the no charge magma was so cute. It was adorable. That was an adorable conversion.
It was cute. I'd pinch that conversion cheeks.
Oh my, I would too. Because you see the way his legs were just kind of like, just swinging his legs. Okay. He's alive though. He's got to win. He's got to win 5 games in a row if he wants
Chumpkin's only got a win run, and you know what? The guy's still on Lorena. We have not seen the Etalus yet. Is the Etalus dead?
I'm afraid. I don't think the Etalus is dead, but I'm afraid I might get cheated out tonight because right now that's another forward air conversion and another stock gone for NoThigh.
There comes out. Yeah, Chumpkin completely on a tear here in this game number 15.
How many
Oh, but
spikes does it take, Momo?
how many licks does it take to get the center of a Tootsie Pop? That's the question of the night. Down airs. Up air comes out once again. Chumpkin looking to rush it back down. Not going to overextend. Goes to the people's elbow. NoThigh thinking he's safe, but going to cover that ledge, but goes high to avoid that hog.
Chumpkin breaking ankles here with the movement on this Lorena. You think he's going to go off stage to challenge you. Then he goes, zoops back to chair, and then still challenges you off stage with elbow.
And then landing there with that just yet. Oh, the chair coming in with that assist. But he's just trading. You know, once again, the magma double layer going to catch a landing there with that. The mag on the up strong. Chair again, the delay on that landing. We're looking to rush back out there, but NoThigh constantly representing a hitbox, finally commanding the tempo of the game like he needs to.
I know NoThigh having to check the cooldown of chair like it's a car in his rearview mirror. He's checking cooldowns in League. He's always got to have it in the back of his mind. 2 stocks apiece, but oh, that's a big up air. And now 1 stock and a dream for this game for NoThigh. What else you got? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. One.
All right.
Only the Uno. Only the Uno. He has Uno. It came free on his Xbox.
Pulling out shenanigans here in this game 15. Goes to the Russian. Not going to find it, though. NoThigh needs to stock yesterday to keep things close here in the end of this game. The back comes out, and it is going to take it. She's going to back up once again. NoThigh still alive in this game, but here we go again with the F-strong conversions. The absolute nonsense. Chumpkin rushes back down once again. The down air, not going to find anything off of that chair pop-up. Down again, down throw comes out once again. Chasing you back off stage. Waits for the spot dodge. Waits for everything from NoThigh, saying, please take your time. I've got nowhere to be.
Opens up, sends 1 rip of the charge up strong, but no dice. Instead, NoThigh gets back to stage. 81%, 24. Great spot dodge. Immediately meet with a charge. No charge on the... Oh, and that's it! No charge, no recovery, and a ledge hog is all it takes. And your Aether Fight Night #1 champion is Chumpkin.
Closing it out in an absolutely icky manner with the most nefarious of ledge hogs, Chumpkin. No main required, forcing absolutely aura farming in game number 5. We go all the way to game 15. Not a single game of the Edalus, and Maximus is in shambles.
I'm in shambles because
That's
I got
4
no
of my
mod-
co-caster.
Hey, I guess I'm gonna have to swap to Lorena because I got plenty of us to study with that. That was clinical. You got the 1, 2, 3, and now NoThigh staring at the lights, and your champion is Chumpkin.
Time for you to join us, big dog.
Oh, we got yeah. It's time for Chumpkin's gonna hop. Chumpkin's gonna hop in here. We get to interview with the champ.
Oh yeah,
Chumpkin,
by all means.
You'll walk in here and say the champ is here.
If you're in here, you'll denounce Edalus.
Let's not get too crazy. Hey, Chumpkin.
Hello, what's going on?
What's
The
up,
champ is here.
I'm here. The champ himself.
So, a little talk on that. So, the Lorena, we saw it come out to the stars. Like, okay, this is fun. Lorena ditto. And then it slowly didn't become a joke until we realized, wait a second, this is the most I've seen since Fortnite.
You know, that's a huge compliment. Thank you. I'll take that. Corn Cycle, actually insane. So, he's definitely a lot better than me in my opinion. But I've been working on the Lorena a lot. The ant is here.
So, we were paying extra close attention to your early percent conversions on Lorena. What have you found that's capable at low percents with Lorena that not enough people are utilizing to her full advantage?
I really like. I think having a chair sort of behind you as Lorena can be a lot better than people think. Usually, Lorena's like to put it on the other side of an opponent or kind of in between. But I like having it behind because you have so many ways to get someone in that sweet spot right behind you. And then you can pull chair to continue. I mean, you can get like 50, 60% just off of like small little conversions. And then they're in kill percent mid combo. and you're still center stage, like or right next to the stage.
And you're like, feed me more. What else? Give
Yeah,
me more.
that's what I
I
want.
got more to take.
Now,
I want it all.
to do NoThigh a favor, and instead of addressing the elephant in the room, so we'll address the bear in the room.
Right.
The Edalus is nowhere to be seen. Right now, do you think is there a different state? Are you shifting away from the character, or were you just sticking with Lorena tonight? And also, if you're sticking with both, do you think Edalus and Lorena is a viable duo of characters? Do you think it's worth the time?
I think it's worth the time. I'm not stepping away from Edalus. At least, I think my Edalus is at a point where it's like Edalus can always improve. I can always improve as a player, but the way Edalus has to play right now, just not my favorite. It's just like a personal playstyle kind of thing. I think he's still really good, but a lot of Edalus is like kind of going for like little strings, kind of chip damage in. Is definitely at the forefront of proving that.
Yeah, we saw a corn cycle. We saw with Elkies at pit stop as well. But
Elkies, yeah. Thank you.
Chumpkin-
Elkies is the other one for sure.
Yep, I got you. Hey, I want to say thank you very much for giving me plenty of Edalus VODs to study.
Oh, of course.
As an Edalus main, especially tonight.
Right. I was an Edalus fan right here in my heart, just not on the screen.
But hey, excellent work tonight. Congratulations on being the champ. You punch your ticket into next month, where we'll have to see if I'm recalling the format correctly. You will play Sapphire.
Oh, okay. Is that how? Okay, that'll be interesting. I haven't played Sapphire in a while.
If I remember the format correctly, whoever wins the undercard gets to face the champ next month.
Okay, before we close out, I gotta tell you, ask you one thing. I need you to talk your shit real quick.
Okay, I mean, like, first off, I'm the best to ever do it. There's no one else. I mean, Cake Assault, who? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. Like, all I'm saying is I'm double eliminating Cake at Evo. He's going 0-2. I'm gonna beat him, and then I'm gonna DQ into losers and beat him again. I don't think that's physically possible, but I'm gonna make it happen somehow.
I'm gonna call that hashtag raw.
And then we're gonna see Edalus on main stage at Evo, right?
Whoa.
Exactly. And if it's not Cake, you know who it's gonna be? It's gonna be Pleb. Ooh. I don't think that'll happen. But maybe. You never know.
I believe after the showing tonight, Plup's not ready. You think Plup's ever seen Lorena moving like that, bro?
I'm gonna say no.
Melee Samus.
I'm gonna be saying no.
Well, hey, Chumpkin, congratulations.
Thank you.
Carry your head high, knowing that you are the first Rivals Fight Night champion.
I will. And if I may, I'd like to shout out. Thank you to Goofed for putting this on. I know this was very along in the works. You know, a lot of work into it. So thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to play on this.
Of course. Momo, anything you want to say? Any final words?
Of course, obviously, again, congratulations to Chumpkin for winning. Of course, congratulations to Sapphire for taking out Viviana, and to Melon earlier for taking down Mitchell. I mean, all in all, fantastic showing from every Rivals player tonight. Shoutouts, of course, to Goofed on production, the man, the brains behind the events. And shout out to everybody for supporting this event in general, because events like this don't just pop out of nowhere without support. We clearly need to support these things if we want any more action as we go forward. But that's going to be it for us tonight. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. You can catch me on Twitter or anywhere. On Twitch now, certainly too, at Momo on the mic and at Momo on the microphone. Maximus, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, Maximus31, Blue Sky at Maximus31, and on Twitch at Maximus31, where I've been playing a lot of daytime Rivals too. I don't really stream late at night. I stream sort of in the midday, your 1 p.m.s to 4 p.m. type time slots. Yeah, so hey, be sure to tune in for that, and also make sure you come back next month for more Aether Fight Night.
You want to know how to support this event series?
yeah.
I forgot to mention this. I'm sorry. Check
Big
out
mention.
the Dare collection in Twitch chat right now. !
Yes.
Dare. Just saw it dropped from Goofed. Dude, I just caught my shirt. This is some fire merch. I need you guys to tap in.
This looks
and
so cool.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying, bro. You gotta tap in.
Dare merch goes crazy. I know when I get paid next, I'm gonna buy a hat.
Hell yeah, man. That's
Gotta get that.
yeah. Maximus is saying he's gonna wear your hat. I think it's high praise.
I'm rocking Mr. Burger right now. Any hat added to my collection is worthy, and it will probably be worn on commentary too.
Hell yeah. With all that being said, of course, hope you all have a great night, and we will be seeing you next month for Aether Fight Night number 2. Make sure to take it easy, y'all.